Well, someone was talking to me about colours in my photos. They weren't natural, so I thought I'd bring out my little guy, as I call him, or her, camera, and let her run and look at sunrise and see. Pity, I should have been down here 10 minutes earlier because the whole sky was red. And of course, I'm mucking around in my apartment doing nothing but listening to music. And I really like London drama. The young lady's voice is like an angel. So I was listening to one particular song of hers on repeat, on loop, and I suddenly realised how late it was. Well, late for coming down here anyway. So there you are. I'm going to leave this running. I now have a 64 gigabyte card which allows over 2 hours of filming. But something I have to remember is that the battery doesn't last that long. And I took what was a super film going from Combado to just before Pamplona, really thrashing the bike, leaning right over, etc. And it ran out before I got it. I changed the battery when I got to the little eatery I used there, but I'd missed some of the best bits going up the hill. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. So you'll see me wandering around. I'll take some stills anyway. And the settings, right? Trouble with old age and needing glasses. I wrecked my eyesight spending too much time in very bright sunlight without sunglasses. Good morning, Vietnam.
Hey, Henry.
Hi, Henry.
You got your bike?
Yeah, well, no, they didn't fix it.
What was wrong with it?
I had all the cables changed and the rear sprocket. I have to say, with these guys, and it seems to be a common trait here, they do a 99% good job and then don't finish it off. They forgot to put stoppers on the cables.
At the very end?
Yeah.
You mean to keep them from fraying?
No, they're always forgetting that.
Oh,
No, well, it really annoys me. I have a real go about that. This is a very good friend. I try to help him. I'm not a businessman, but I used to run community security people, you know, so right from socks to toothpaste.
What, UBS, what was it?
SBU.
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 It's a Y, actually.
Oh, SBY. I looked it up on the internet this morning.
All right, okay.
I looked up Ukrainian KGB or whatever.
Yeah, well, you see, the only similarity is the name, because the SBU in Ukraine is trained by the British intelligence services. I'm running my little mini camera there.
You got it going?
Yeah.
You're watching the sunrise?
Yeah, I just let it go. Someone said to me, your colours are not realistic, because every day, no, not on the camera, on this camera, saying I tweak them. Well, I never do, but I come every day, or almost every day. And sometimes, I was really annoyed with myself. I was listening to a song, and I put it on loop because I really rushed it. Looked out the window and I saw the whole sky was red. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so SBU are trained by British intelligence service, and torture is not used. Psychology is used. We don't throw people out of windows.
But I think they used to. Everybody used to.
Well,
I think the U.S. still does.
Oh, the U.S. still waterboards people. I mean,
Yes, and they say that's not torture.
Yeah, but the point is, it's been proven that torture doesn't work. You start torturing me, I'll tell you any fucking thing you like.
Yeah, and I would too. Yeah.
But anyway, so I said, actually, have you been following the news?
Some I
We've
do.
invaded Kursk region.
No. Who invaded it?
The Ukrainian army.
When did that happen?
Oh, the 6th. Or 8th. Can't remember. Anyway,
God, man,
no, in the east, the Russians are destroying everything without defenses, and they're actually gaining ground. We mustn't let them take a particular town because it's on a logistics structure. So, General, the Colonel General, is the only one that's still allowed that. Sorry, you'll be he's allowed that rank. Sersky, the absolute soldier, you know, real big army man. He said, God, we've got to take the pressure off this country. So we'll invade the Kursk region of Russia, so they've got to divert forces to stop us. But they haven't. Complete mess up. The Russian army is just living in the past. You know, it's Soviet tactics, throw people at it, and anyway, so I looked
well,
at
that worked for them in World War II. I mean, what they did in World War II has always amazed me.
at what cost?
Well, sure, but they weren't taken over by the Germans, so they survived as a nation, but they lost millions and millions.
You've got to remember, you know, there were 4 million Ukrainian soldiers in that.
Nah, I'm not well versed in all
The point
that,
is, you know, people say the Russians did this. It's the Soviet Union. The Soviet states all over the Soviet Union.
Well, yeah, they were huge back then.
Yeah, it's 14
So many
countries or something.
14?
Something like that, I can't remember. But anyway, I looked at it. I called my colleagues in, you never retire from everything. So they said, yeah, we'll just sit back and wait and see what happens, because then the Russian state propaganda was bombing them and killing them, because they've got, this is the 52nd mechanized, you know, they're the ones that have the Abrams tanks, the
really?
Challenger tanks. They've got all the kit, Bradleys and everything. It's like anyway, they just kept on going, and even the pro-Russian bloggers, you know, they said, whatever the government says, the Soviet army is pushing right into the country. And I think...
Man, that's interesting.
Yeah, no, it's still going on. And I ring twice a day now because of this. I've got... Well, people call me. As I say, you never retire from my thing.
Well, are your buddies still working? Or are they
yeah,
still
no,
living
one of them is a guy called Yuri. He's an office boy. I said to him, Yuri, you got much pressure. I'm going to ring the general and get him kicked off the front, you know, just spit the shit out of it. So, no, they're digging in now, so they're going to say. The one theory is we're going to use it as a bargaining chip if there's ever negotiation. So there can't be negotiations because Putin said to start negotiations, and we don't want to, we've got to kick them out. He keeps the parts of the 5 provinces he's already taken. No one's going to give away, you won't give away Texas or where you come from, Oregon.
Yeah.
See, my memory's working. But anyway, they're digging in. They're very close to the Kursk nuclear power plant, and I think the theory is, well, they've got Zaporizhzhia, so we'll take one of theirs. They're studying it, and Putin, I was watching, you need to see Russian to understand really what they're talking about, these translations of all this. And Putin's sitting there, General Gerasimov, or whatever his name is, he's not in the room, and he's the head of the army. Who are they talking to? Anyway, Putin's face like this, and he's trying to explain why the great Russian army cannot stop. They said it was 300 Ukrainians, it's about 3,000, it's a whole militarized brigade. So. Anyway, it's interesting, but I'm so glad to be out of it. I came out of it because I have skin cancer, and it's actually 50-50 now.
See, I'm worried about that myself. I need to go to a dermatologist myself.
So if you're worried, check. Because I just happened to have a medical, periodic medical, and the lady surgeon said, "What's this?" I said, "Oh, I don't know, it's some sort of spot or something. In fact, it had eaten you, it didn't matter." I said, "No bloody idea." She said, "That's skin cancer. I'm going to send you to an oncologist." The oncologist said, "You have to go out treatment. Where do you want to go?" Because government is.
Now, where was this? Was this back at home?
Yeah. And I said, "I'll go to treatment because I love it here." I mean, whether it's dropped down dead, I mean, the danger is this one. It goes to drain your support, wouldn't it? So I said, well, let's not worry about it, and just no, we'll give you more treatment.
Well, I'm hunting right now for a good dermatologist that's recommended by someone, and I haven't found one yet.
No, well, to be honest, you need to go to Cebu or Manila.
I'm going to start here, though, and just see if I can find somebody that's just taking some of this stuff off my back.
Go to Brazil. I'm sure you'll find, if it's private, of course, private clinic.
Sure.
The government clinics here, unfortunately.
I have a friend, he's an Australian that's lived, he's got a house in Dumaguete, he's married, been married to a Filipino for about 9 years.
Are you married to a Filipino?
No.
You're single like me?
Yeah, I've only been here 5.5 weeks or whatever.